This is just my day today. After Streamlabs screws up, my computer just decides it wants to F. Hopefully it's gonna be okay from now on. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go.
Well, don't have to worry about running out. It's about to give out.
Oh. Hold on. Ear is itchy. Oh, come on.
I can keep going.
Son of a gun. Camera, stop fighting me, camera. Stop, damn it. Man, I swear, the arrows just go through it sometimes. Hold up to fill. I don't get it. Where do the berries come from? Pull them out of my ass? And I didn't have access to my stash. Okay. Oh, come on.
I'll see if there's just nothing later.
Look at that attack. It's so dumb. Not smooth at all. Might as well just try to run over it.
Easy, boy.
Oh, right, it's the one that's closed off. Lame.
Only a miracle can save
Yeah, which way am I going? The wrong way. That's the way I'm. Okay. South.
I can refill my patch with these later. Rebels. They'll cause nothing but trouble. I should lie low. Find whoever's
Damn
in
it,
charge
tree.
and take them out. Maybe then the rest will leave.
Oh my god, I hit that.
Another day, another boring patrol.
That soldier with the heavy weapon. That has to be the one in charge.
Alarm! Ah! Get over there!
Got her in my sight!
Yeah!
Haha,
Been
take
digging
that.
up corruptors.
Shoot her!
Haha, take that. Take that. Take that.
We're playing around!
Got her!
Take that. Take that.
Get that machine!
My robo dead.
Lateral movement!
What the hell? Where was I? Oh, that's what I found. What's this? Okay, trap pouch. Okay. Cleanse potion, medium health, small. Okay, that's enough for now. Huh. Laura Anointed. Concentration and medicine. This one kind of looks exactly the same. Almost. Not quite. Nora Champion. Stealth ranged. Okay. Yeah, I do like shooting them from far away. Frost plus impact.
not the leader.
Eh.
Don't let her kill you!
Alright, modules. It's done. I should check the body. I found something useful.
Huh? Who's shooting me?
You won't claim victory!
Locked. Oh. He must have the key.
Machine salvage. Probably for weapons and armor.
If I only had found this earlier. Oh well.
Key. I should check if there's anything with a lock around here. Be prepared.
Oh. Oh, come on. What's this? It says kill the rebels, but I don't see any more. Oh, is it the rebel charger? Alright, we'll go kill it.
Area should be safe now.
This sandstorm is a little too realistic. I can't see shit.
Bet I can open that chest with this key I found. These look like identification tags. I've seen Snoke soldiers carry them, but never this many. The rebels must have looted them from soldiers they killed. I'll keep them safe for now. Figure out what to do with them later.
For a second I was impressed she was like covering her head. There you go. She's kind of doing it. She's kind of like reacting to the sandstorm. I would like to see her like cover her eyes and face more, but that's pretty decent. What's this? So like west, southwest.
It looks like the coordinates Silence gave me match that wreckage. Did he install Hades on another Titan?
Okay, how do I get in there? Do I just have to swim? It's kind of looking like I just have to swim.
There's a lot to explore down there. Oh, one of these. I guess I can't do anything about it yet. Yeah, I guess I can't do anything about it yet. Okay. This is it. Location of the coordinates I scanned from the spire. A workshop underneath a dead Horus Titan. Just the kind of place Silence would slink away to. But what was he doing here?
Silence. Poor Hades. So cramped in there, no room to think, can't even speak. Now the processing orb of a Titan. On the other hand, well, you're used to that. Once I load you on that, you'll be so much more comfortable. Until interrogations begin, anyway.
Poor Hades. So cramped in there. No room to think. You can't even speak. Now the processing orb of a Titan, on the other hand, well, you're used to that. But once I load you on that, you'll be so much more comfortable. Until interrogations begin, anyway. Poor Hades.
Some kind of log. Most of it's redacted.
Interrogation log. Day 1. Despite my concerns about missing couplings, it was relatively simple to install Hades on the detached processing orb. The subject appears to be fully conscious and completely helpless. Even so, it will never divulge its contents willingly, ergo, it's time for some experimentation. Day 2. My initial attempts at coercion have failed, but patience is in order. It's self-aware, so it can suffer. All it takes is the correct stimulus at sufficient intensity. Day 5. Success. The irony is delicious. Various forms of data produce discomfort in the subject, but more so than natural imagery. Holographic representation of plants and animals work best. The more vivid, the better. The effect appears to be excruciating. One loop in particular of rabbits hopping through a field of flowers produced paroxysms of agony. Very soon, I believe the subject will become compliant. At day 6, I've extracted some fascinating technical specs on Gaia's data structure, specifically how her heuristic matrix interweaved with her subordinate functions. Yet, the more I learn about the system's intended workings, and especially Hades' relatively simple role as an extinction failsafe, the more I wonder about the signal that corrupted it. What could have possibly transformed a low-level machine intelligence into a fully conscious super entity capable of strategic planning, deceit, and even genocide? Okay, so it wasn't Silence who corrupted Hades into kind of being more than what he is or what he was supposed to be. We kind of knew that. It wasn't completely confirmed, I think, that Silence didn't do it. Um, I think we learned earlier, and this like helped support the idea that when uh, that other organization who was working on Gaia and helping uh, Zero Dawn, when they tried to steal a copy of Gaia, they maybe inadvertently did this, or maybe they left like a seed um, to corrupt Hades while they were trying to steal everything. Just as a final like fu to the Zero Dawn team. It's like, well, if we can't steal it, we're at least gonna fu up too. Okay. Some form of previously unknown Pharaoh software, perhaps, or no, 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 no. It was that's right. It was Pharaoh, the guy who screwed up everything in the first place. Like he kind of took away our history and our knowledge, so we had to start over. And as he was doing all that nonsense, he like corrupted Hades either on purpose or accidentally. I don't see how such technology could be sufficiently advanced unless further technical discoveries were made after the destruction of the biosphere, perhaps by survivors in Elysium. It all seems far-fetched. Back to the source then. Eventually Hades will tell me what I want to know. Day 7. It appears that my coercive efforts come at a significant cost. Hades' digital convulsions produce waves of feedback that corrupt its data structures, and the effect is accelerating. The interrogation is quite literally disintegrating its mind piece by piece. By the time I'm done, there will be little left. No matter, the data I've extracted will continue to extract is worth any price, as long as I can access it all before the subject becomes the electronic equivalent of a hollowed out skull. Day 10, finally, the revelation I've been seeking has revealed itself, astonishing and terrifying, even to me. With it, the seeds of a plan have formed within my mind. The next few months will test my capacities more than any previous challenge. I'll have to stretch my intellect, reach higher, and dig deeper than ever before. Yes, I am confident it can be accomplished. With little help, of course. Day 12. My work here is done. I've learned all I can. Hades deserves no pity, but it is indeed in a pitiful state. It's time to relocate it to a more impressive position for its date with Destiny. About that, Aloy still hasn't returned to Meridian nor learned of my ruse, but she will. It's only a matter of time, and then the pieces will begin to fall into place.
It looks like Silence put a lot of work into forcing Hades to talk. That device is blinking. Guess Silence wants me to check it out.
He left a voicemail for me.
Aloy, consider this message a beacon to help guide you out of the fog of ignorance. Using explosives, I've detached the processing orb from the Titan overhead, a perfect cage for our mutual friend, Hades, in order to render it cooperative. Tell her what we discussed about the mysterious signal that gave you life. Signal only meant for me. Signal was received for 7.22 years and ceased. Cannot compromise. Can I reboot? But entities will still fail. Back to that, are you? Perhaps you need a reminder that you have failed. So you see, Aloy, Gaia can be safely rebooted. As for where to find a backup, well, you'll need to trot along after me to find out.
He thinks he's got it all figured out. Bastard. But I guess there's only one way to find out where he moved the orb.
Okay. Be right back. I'm gonna get a little more water. Okay. So where's my controller? Orb's trail? What orb?
Well, I better see where this trail leads.
I guess maybe there's like a, what you call it? What are they called? The dungeons? Where I can like
So here I am, following along after Silence like a
take
fool.
control of the robots.
After he tricked me by rigging his lance to steal Hades. A crazy AI that wants to kill everything. He couldn't just let me do the same thing and destroy it. And now I'm gonna have to put up with more of his self-righteous bull.
Oh, the orb. Is it because the orb meaning Hades? Wait. I was thinking the orb that Hades was in Meridian, but it's still there. So maybe he found a new orb and he like rolled this path. Alright, fine. That's my best guess anyway.
I shouldn't use Frost on it.
Fire and lightning. Come on, games. Don't BS me. Like, why are you giving me a sniper bow if I can't, like, snipe people?
Come on, come on! for the next fight. Silence must be pretty confident he's found a backup of Gaia, but how? Every place I've checked, every lead, they've all been dead ends. All backups purged. So what did Hades tell him? Must be somewhere I can get rid of those vines. But how? A merchant. Didn't expect to see anyone else out here. It might be handy to resupply. My focus is detecting some
Oh
kind of
there!
weather beacon.
What's Honora doing this far west? Ah, no matter, no matter. I can get you stocked up for the wilds if you need.
Stamina regen.
That's a very efficient piece of hardware you just bought.
Looks like the trail goes into the hillside.
So my old Tripcaster was just a shock Tripcaster, but I also had, I believe, this one, explosive Tripcaster. 70 damage versus, okay, so it's still different than that. Okay, so this one's different. It's not this is explosive damage, and this is fire damage. And unupgraded, it still does 23, 162 versus this maxed out 24, 144. So this we can put. Why are these not stacked?
A ruin. Okay. Let's see where this goes. I guess Silence used that machine to haul his prize.
What is this? It doesn't quite look like a bristleback.
That must be the orb Silence stuck Hades in. And that door. Looks like a Pharaoh facility. Or a Zero Dawn? Come on, Hades. You still in there? Hades? Is that you?
System threat detected.
You don't look so good.
You are the
Yes. Permanently this time. Even like this, you're a threat to Gaia. Once I resurrect her.
So you have not yet secured Gaia back up. Then Gaia is dead. Earth and you, despite malfunctions, I have won.
I'm wondering if they left him alive and didn't have us actually kill him in the first game, and he's like, "Oh, I won," and this and that. I wonder if eventually, like, we're gonna stop Silence, of course, and we're gonna like get the Gaia back up online. But I wonder if, like, we're both gonna realize that he's necessary, just like how Elizabeth Sobek first planned out, and then he's gonna be like, somehow we're gonna like fix him, and then he's gonna fulfill the role he was intended, not for actual like unfettered destruction of everything, but like destruction, and then he goes to sleep, and then Gaia takes over. If it's necessary that, you know, like how Elizabeth said, like the world wasn't recreated in the proper way, so we need Hades to destroy everything to start over, and then he goes to sleep so that Gaia can start over again.
Silence asked you where to find a backup of Gaia?
Data error, memory structures disintegrated.
Right. Because that would have been easy. Silence questioned you about the mysterious signal? The one that woke you, gave you consciousness. Who sent it?
Signal transmitted by masters.
And who are they?
Masters woke me to destroy earthly life.
Who would want that?
Data error, memory structures disintegrated.
When the mysterious signal transformed you, it made Gaia's other subordinate functions conscious too. You escaped when Gaia destroyed herself, but so did they. Where did they go?
Each function migrated to coordinates based on
They did? I don't remember that.
data error, memory structures disintegrated.
Bunch of crazed AIs, scattered who knows where, doing who knows what. Hephaestus kills thousands every year with the combat machines it keeps making. And you nearly ended the world. 7 more functions out there, cooking up trouble. It's not a happy thought.
You are unhappy. Good.
Anyone ever tell you you've got a great personality, Hades?
Sarcasm detected.
Yeah, didn't think so.
I mean, I guess it makes sense that the Hephaestus subordinate still works because the machines were being reproduced. But I figured that like Gaia was doing everything, building up everything, making the robots, and then Hades came in to destroy everything, but Gaia destroyed herself in order to stop Hades, even though she failed and Hades escaped. But I assumed that like all the Gaia subordinate programs got destroyed, even though the robots were being reproduced. I just assumed that the factories put in place to produce them were already up and running and didn't necessarily need Gaia to oversee them. They just kept reproducing the robot animals and stuff. So apparently the other subordinate functions are out there. Hephaestus being the most obvious one to see.
What did Silence do to you, Hades? It's like you've been hollowed out.
Silence interrogated me.
And what did you tell him?
Data era memory structures disintegrate.
You don't remember any of it?
I remember you.
What, like me beating you at the Spire? Okay, that's not going anywhere.
Where is he now?
Do you know where Silence went?
No, he departed 12.8 days ago. Perhaps he... Data era behavior prediction structures disintegrated.
So you don't know anything more than I do. Great.
Why did he leave you here?
Do you know why Silence dragged you to these ruins?
Silence intended you find me here.
Obviously. But why? What was this place?
Location is square. Data era memory structures disintegrating. My deathbed. He called it my grave.
But you... I guess I'll find out when I go inside. Enough. It's time to finish this.
Does Aloy still think she can restore Gaia? Save life on Earth?
Yeah, Aloy does.
Then you are deluded. Extinction inevitable.
What would you know, Hades? Twice you tried to destroy life on Earth, and twice you failed. The only extinction you ever brought about is your own. And there's no tricked-out lands to save you this time.
You are incorrect. 3 times Hades extinguished life.
What? You remember this?
Yes, data intact. Non-viable biospheres aborted in years 2154, 2161, 2168.
So, that's centuries ago. It's what you were designed to do.
Current biosphere is version 5. There will be no version 6.
There won't need to be. I'm saving this one.
Deluded outcome inevitable.
Master override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime.
Extinction.
Master override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Last light.
Damn it, I didn't catch that last part before she summoned that thing. I gotta rewatch it. 'Cause it just kind of went too fast. Well, I guess she did destroy him.
Aloy, I see you've dealt with Hades.
Yeah. Think maybe you can stay dead this time?
It will. You can trust.
Trust?
Yes. Trust. As in, since I did what you could never do, and extracted all of Hades' priceless knowledge, you can trust that I was willing to actually let you destroy it this time.
So back to holograms instead of face-to-face? What, afraid I'd stab you or something?
There's a reason
And
I...
using the same spyware. I see, so... all those times I called, you could have just answered? But I guess you just prefer to go on spying all this time.
My world stopped revolving around you months ago, Aloy. I've had work to do. Countless hours of research, as demanding and time-intensive as it has been critical to the fate of this planet.
Right, of course. You're just trying to save the world too.
That's right. The difference, of course, is that unlike you, I've produced results.
Did you find a backup of Gaia or not?
Oh, yes. I believe I did.
Where?
Voila. Why do you think I summoned you here? Behind that gene-locked hatch lie the ruins of the ancient facility where the Hades extinction protocol was perfected. A testing process that ran hundreds of trials, each of them using a backup of Gaia.
Hades told you this?
It took some convincing, but yes. So, are you ready to go get what you've been searching for the last 6 months? Or are you just going to stand there with your mouth open?
I mean, what he's saying is probably still mostly BS, and he's still doing it for his own self-satisfaction. He wants to have all the knowledge for himself and stuff. But he probably realizes like a little bit within him that he is like he can't continue to collect knowledge if the planet ends and then he ends as a result of that.
Just to confirm, Hades said that there are backups of Gaia in there.
Yes. Or were anyway. 1,000 years ago.
Backups that didn't get purged when Ted Farrow wiped every copy of Apollo.
Correct. According to Hades, this facility could not be accessed by remote signal. Not even Ted Farrow could touch the data here.
Backups. Data complete, Gaia and her subordinate functions. Everything needed to reboot the system. Restore control over the terraforming system. Save life on Earth. In there.
So Hades said. So what are you waiting for?
Did Hades reveal the source of the mysterious signal? The one that woke it, tried to destroy life on Earth?
Yes, it did.
Care to share?
In due time. First things first, Aloy. Last I checked, you still had a superintelligent AI named Gaia to reboot.
Yeah. The same Gaia who had to destroy herself 20 years ago because of the signal?
It stopped being transmitted years ago. It's no longer a threat.
What if it repeats?
It won't. Even if it did, well... The details are complicated, but the signal required Hades to take effect. Delete Hades from any backup you reboot, and Gaia's safe. Now stop wasting time. Go get a backup.
You mentioned you've been busy.
Exceptionally busy.
But not so busy you couldn't teach Tenakth rebels to override machines, ride them as mounts.
Aloy, the only issue you should be concerned about is obtaining a Gaia backup. Perhaps if you focused more, you might actually see results.
That's not exactly a denial, Silence.
Take it any way you want.
I mean, maybe I'd go faster if I didn't have to wade through a bunch of crazy overpowered Tenakth and fight them to get here.
All right. I'll search the facility for a Gaia backup. But just to be clear, Silence, if this ends up being another one of your tricks...
It's a gene-locked hatch, Aloy. You're literally the only person who can open it. How could I set a trap inside?
Trick me again, Silence, and our next conversation will be face-to-face. Though you won't have much to say, on account of my spear being buried in your throat.
Aloy, thanks to me, everything you've desired, everything you've been fumbling about, unable to achieve for 6 months, is now within your grasp. Now, I know you didn't learn much about manners growing up a Nora outcast. But in a situation like this, you say, thank you, and I say, you're welcome.
Your gifts come with strings attached though, bro. So, yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. It is kind of weak that Hades went out this way, like a little bitch. It's like, up. I right-clicked on him and I uninstalled. that's all that happened. We had this huge fight with him in the first game, and I was just like, uninstall. But like they did say, like there's another version on the complete versions of Gaia in there, so we could conceivably bring him back.
What are you waiting for?
Waiting for you to suck my balls, bro.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Soda. Please step inside. Please step inside. Please step inside.
Are you kidding me?
I think we're in luck.
In luck? The door is completely messed up.
Obviously. But despite the malfunction, you can still get through.
Or we can get the tool
If you'll be patient for a while longer.
to destroy the
See
red
those
crystals.
crystals there? The Osram call them fire gleam.
Uh-huh.
They're combustible.
Okay.
Not nearly powerful enough to blast through a door like that.
But maybe just enough to jolt it open a bit more.
Exactly. It will only work with an igniter. I'm sending you the schematics now. To build it, you'll need some machine parts and the oil from a kindleweed plant. That only grows underwater, but you should be able to find some in the nearby lake. The parts are more complicated. You'll need a spark coil from within a Leap Lasher's power cell. Remove the power cell before you kill the machine, or else it'll break.
Got it. Well, I already have some deep water kindleweed. Just need to get the parts.
Man, some more of that nonsense. Oh, you're gonna need to shoot it off before you kill the robot or it'll break? The hell?
Okay, now where's its power cell? I've learned to override machines and cauldrons.
Cauldrons,
before.
that's what they're called.
I wonder if there are any out here. There's the power cell. I can tag it in my focus display.
Where'd it go?
Shotgun won't do much.
There it is.
There goes the part. Gotta pick it up. Just a blade of grass. Very red. Blade of grass. Okay, got the parts for the igniter. Now I just need to build this thing.
There's a workbench near the entrance to the facility.
From your time tinkering with Hades?
Tinkering? More like extracting valuable data.
It's down! Or fill up while I can.
Oh. Oh, so those 18 are in my inventory, so I can pull them out of my inventory to put them in my my like handy pouch that you could quickly grab from. Okay. I was wondering, I was like, I can't access my stash. Like, why do I have? Why can't I refill my medicinal pouch? Igniter, special gear, legendary. Installed on the spear, this igniter can be used to detonate fire gleam and clear their obstructions.
There. Should be able to use this to blow up that fire gleam now.
Indeed. A useful combination. It's how I detached the processing orb from the Horus in the first place.
Great.
Okay, how do I use it? Wait, they said spear, so maybe I have to get close? Yeah, ignite fire gleam. Okay, there we go.
I'd step back if I were you.
Please step inside.
Finally. I think I'm in.
Then by all means, proceed.
Now that I have this igniter, I could blow up that fire gleam that I've seen before.
Focus on the task at hand, Aloy.
Easy, bro. I'm just talking out loud.
Water in here.
There must be runoff from the peaks above. It may have been leaking in for some time.
Oh, come on. I can't smash the window. Arrival, so this is just pretty much logins.
This whole place is flooded. And there's another gene-lock door on the other side. But that's where any Gaia backups would have been stored. I have to find a way to get over there. A big dark pool of water. That's like the stuff of nightmares.
was that? It said drop down probably. Yeah. Yoink.
Well, this is familiar. Picking my way through ancient, crumbling ruins while you spy on me through my focus.
Stop waxing nostalgic and concentrate on finding a backup.
Too far. Okay. Sometimes I feel like the game can't decide which way she wants to turn, because she like at first jumped and turned this way, but it's like, oh, actually it would have made more sense if I turned this way. So we're just gonna turn this way now. Nope, that's not where I want to go. I want to go this way. There we
Might be
go.
a good idea to drop that ladder. Door's locked. But there's some kind of device next to it. An energy cell. That did it. What's above me? What was this room for? Looks like there is another console that needs power. This console shut down. This looks like the same device from the other room. Maybe I can use the energy cell here. Can my focus see anything? What do we have here? Elizabeth and Travis Tate.
Ooh, boy! I tell you, Liz, what I just done gonna make you love me. I just imagine them far zenith rapscallions opening this fake guy we made for him. And I thought, what this really needs is a signature.
This isn't a prank, Travis.
I know. All I did was just script a couple of avatars. A little you, a little me. To deliver our message of doom, real personal-like.
Would you just send it?
As soon as it's done compiling, then you and me should celebrate. I brought party fixins, pizza rolls, absinthe, a couple of hacky sacks.
Damn. Pizza rolls?
I'm heading back to Bryce as
Absinthe?
soon as this is done.
Color me confounded, Liz. How is it that someone like you, a paragon, damn near saint, could love this world so damn much, but no one in it?
She just pressed for time.
I mean, have you ever even had a friend?
She feels the pressure. She needs to get this done quick.
Compile complete. Data file, Baron Promise, ready for transmission.
If you would, please.
Logic bombs off. Here it comes, far as Z-nuts.
Just keep being the best at what you do, Travis.
Always admire you from afar, Liz. It's where my mama's grave. And she was religious.
Travis was wrong. Elizabeth was trying to make sure life had a future. She cared about everyone.
I'm not so sure. The exceptional walk a path of solitude, Aloy. As you and I are well aware of.
I'm not so sure that those two things are mutually exclusive.
There's another panel up there that I should be able to pull open. I'll have to climb higher to reach it.
Oops. Is this where I went in? How did I get in that?
Don't think my polecaster can latch onto that from here. I'm gonna have to jump.
Or did I go in through over there? And then I went around like, oh, okay. That makes sense. Because this was in that direction. Like, I'm confident that yeah, okay.
I can't make that jump. But if I glide...
Oh, sometimes this game, like, its momentum just, like, overshoots me. Like, I'll run up to a box and then I'll just,
Washed off some of the sweat.
like, I'll just accidentally climb on top of it when I didn't mean to.
I think I can pull that. I get up there. Oops.
Maybe I was supposed to go this way all along. And you had to glide. Like that, treasure was all I could have gotten. Or not treasure, but loot. Just loot in general.
Paragon, damn near saint. Love this world so damn much, but no one in it. I mean, have you ever even had a friend?
File complete. Data file, Baron Promise, ready for transmission.
Oh my god, what the I pressed it. I pressed it, stupid game. Why you always lying?
Yeah, she was religious.
Wings holding up? Don't think I'm gonna get to the door from here.
That's all it was? Oh man, what a ripoff. Oh, I didn't even jump.
There's more of the facility over there. I better take a look.
Take a look in a book.
I should be able to glide over.
Oh. Over there. So I'm assuming I'll like find some stuff and clear out and exit like over there or maybe even over here. How do I get over there?
What's in here? There's another locked door. What's that console next to it?
I want to test if you take damage, if you don't get out of the way of the gleam explosion thing. But I don't want to have to waste any resources right now to heal myself back up, so we'll do it later on.
There's data here. From Travis Tate. This place turned out a lot of malware before Zero Dawn took over.
Bad urges. Trav here dug up some old files from Project Gossamer Thrall back before Hades moved in. Ted ain't nearly as thorough as he thinks. What his little doobies had going here. Ooh-wee, and using some naughty bits and pieces from the Ramses project at that. There's the Moldova brain hack, of course, but also up-and-coming little devils like the know-it-all memer, or my personal favorite, Sovereign 742. Now that's an apex predator. Assuming control of them TDO bots and arming them with household appliances. Imagine tidying up after that. Gotta admit, it'd be fun to see them hunt in the wild. Give them a taste of the good life before it's lights out. But nah, I ain't gonna give in to temptation. Guess that's what I get for hanging around. Hanging around Lizzie. Or maybe I just don't want to lose that sweet Elysium deal.
Balls, dude. How loud is it out there? Outside the noise dampening field? 150 decibels?
Well, I guess we got privacy. What's the hap, Trav?
You and me go back a ways. But I never saw you cheat no one. Why start with Far Zenith?
I was gonna tell you about it. They get a copy of Gaia, I get a spot on the Odyssey. But I told them, I said, make it 2 spots, because I'm bringing my friend Trav.
Gosh, Hank. Sounds like the dampening field done slipped. You all right? No, I'm cool. Okay, got a personal field right here, see? Now, I know your ears ain't working so well just now. But see that text transcribing every word I say? Good. While I dial the music out there up to 170 decibels, how about you type in that transmit code? There you go. And that's all of it? Cool. Thank you, Hank. We're done. Security? Hank Shaw is ready for collection. No, he's still breathing. Might want to bring a spatula, though.
Could look around with my focus. Looks like this is connected to the door. It needs a code to open.
Six, 9, 6, 9.
No, that's not it.
You sure?
Maybe I should check my data points.
7482 maybe.
There we go.
The deal's off, Tilda. Zero Dawn got its ectogenic chambers. Far Zenith needs the Apollo database. There's no reason this incident...
You tried to steal Gaia.
I had nothing to do with it. And you punished those responsible. Your logic bomb has them scrambling to restore vital systems.
I'm really supposed to believe that you knew nothing about this?
Please, Liz. Humanity's chances are slim as is. You may not approve of our plan. But what if we're the only ones to survive? Don't you want us to have Apollo to remember our common past, our mistakes? I'm begging you.
Fine. You'll get your copy of Apollo.
Thank you. Let's speak again before...
Goodbye, Tilda. Enough now. Time to let go.
Enough now, time to let go. What does that mean? Are they like, were they like secret lovers or something? Like she's like, thank you, let's speak again before we have, you know, we don't have a chance to say goodbye. She's like, time to let go.
There's the door. Getting close.
So yeah, I got in there, but I still don't know how to get, like, there's like this thing you could pull on there and go up and move. There's like another like loot over there, but I don't know how to get over there. Like, I was able to perch on there and maybe glide, like, over there, but this still needs to be pulled off first, so... I don't know. Did I lower that already? I hope I did. Let's double check. Nope, I didn't. Good thing we did that. guess that's it. Why is he giving me the option to, like, go over here? Looks like there's a gleam thing over there. Are we gonna risk it? Alright, here we go. Jump!
There's a glide in.
Oh, son of a...
Compile complete. Data file, Baron Promise, ready for transmission.
I thought I got far away enough. Aw, BS. Now I gotta freaking hop over there and I gotta see the stupid animations like you jump, but oh, I barely made it and I'm hanging on one hand. And it's like, yeah, maybe there's like instances where I barely make it, but that didn't really look like one of them. Oh god, oh god. Come on, game, you know where I want to go. Just let me go there. Stop with the nonsense of just like even climbing up that ladder, like the screen like shakes. Like it
I'll
almost
shake it out as I go.
it almost like it's not sure if I want to go around the ladder or up the ladder or not. And I've said this before, like in the first game, like my memory isn't all that great of the experience of like of how I remember the physics and all this stuff, but like I feel like it was more polished in the first game, at least. I don't know. Oh, come on. I pressed it. Damn you. See, look at that. It didn't go up. I clearly hit it. It's like, okay, maybe I didn't hit it head on, but I hit it. I should have climbed up. Oh, come on. Stop already. Come on. Oh, I barely made it. That's it. That's all I get for you freaking knocking me into the water. Thanks a lot, game. That was so worth it. Maybe it wanted me to like drop to the ledge to avoid the blast. Maybe that's what it wanted. Wouldn't let me freaking grapple from like right there. Okay. Okay, game, I see how it is.
Compile complete. Data file, Baron Promise, ready for transmission.
Gotta hit it head on or else you're not gonna climb up. Oh shit. Stop swimming so fast. Oh, come on. It was working fine like a minute ago. Why are you giving me a tip about slowing down time during aiming, game? Okay, here we go, finally.
Okay, so much for the flooded maze. I made it.
Then proceed.
As long as this door works.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Soda. Please step inside.
Storage for recluse spider testing. Why is it the spider? I know they had like multiple versions of Gaia so they could like run a bunch of simulations and stuff.
That thing is huge. It looks like the power's off, except for that console. It's damp in here too. Hope the water hasn't corroded anything I need.
Like the backup. Start looking.
Genetic profile confirmed. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Do you wish to activate Recluse Spider?
I do.
Activating.
Okay, powering it up. That doesn't sound good.
It appears to be unstable and very heavy. Be careful.
At least I've got power. And there's data here. Looks like this recluse spider thing is a testing apparatus for Gaia and Hades. I better take a look at that access panel.
Yes, get to it.
Testing log, note from Trav, remember honchos, that's our very necessary security procedures, require a complete diagnostic check on both Gaia and Hades. Repositories before each testing cycle. Can I put it any straighter? How about this? Triple check both of those big circular thingies before pressing the red button. Jesus, I can't believe I'm the responsible one around here. What the heck is a crate full of sticks doing in here? Yeah, we got sticks and metal shards. I mean, it's nice that they're giving us like free materials, like crafting materials, but it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I would rather this place be filled with like how sometimes we'll find watches or necklaces and it'll be or keys and it'll be called ancient wind chime or something like that. Like that makes more sense. Like the workers here might have stored their watches or whatever. But this sticks and metal shards that we use for currency and stuff, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. They did it in a more immersive way in the first game, actually. Like, rather than just finding, like, random loot littered around the map, if you go, it encouraged you to go to merchants, because merchants gave you one box of free samples. So it encourages you to go to every merchant and check, oh, did I get their free sample already? And it's kind of neat. Or maybe the game is telling me that there's going to be a fight, and I need those to craft arrows.
Okay. I think those circular pods are repositories. One loaded with Hades backups, the other with Gaia.
What are you waiting for?
Hades is down, but the Gaia repository is stuck.
So unstick it.
Are we supposed to
I need to
shoot
detach
that?
the cable from the arm's coupling.
I want to climb the thing. What a weird device to store, like, this data. Like this final repository of humans' accomplishments and data and everything that made Earth Earth. And it's like, put it on this big metal wheel that can get rusty. Like what the hell is this, really?
If I can free the cable from the coupling, the arm ought to come down.
And it's like on this big spider thingy. It's like okay, maybe you want to put it on a wheel because it's more like sturdy and it'll last the test of time. If you have it on a computer, the computer could like easily break down and get messed up or whatever. But really, this spider thingy, like why? Look these arms. Like look at all these points of failure that can happen.
Maybe I can shoot the coupling on the arm.
I know what to do. You don't like. I'm not an idiot game. You don't have to tell me that fast. You don't have to give me the answer that fast. Oops. Up.
Let's hope you haven't damaged it.
Yeah, well, now that it's down, I should be able to access that pod. Got one. Two, in fact.
I was starting to get worried.
Data footprint low. 90% memory free.
That can't be right. Gaia was a vast superintelligence. You barely expected it.
Shh. Root kernel.
No subordinate functions.
It's not a full backup.
No. More like a seed from which Gaia's mind could grow if it had sub-functions with which to form a heuristic matrix.
So it's useless?
Are we gonna have to collect?
I'm afraid so.
Are we gonna have to go around the world and collect
Ugh!
collect the sub
Aloy, you've
functions?
done all you could.
For what? Nothing?
Maybe saving the world is too big a task for any one person. Even you.
Wait. It's useless without subfunctions, but there are subfunctions out there.
The original ones. Scattered to the winds when Gaia blew herself up? They could be anywhere. You can't find them in time. Even if you did, the mysterious signal mutated them just like Hades. You have no idea.
But I do. A good one. If it works.
It was worth it. You found Minerva, but it won't connect.
It's close. Mountains west of Plainsong. Close enough for me to go get it. I was hoping to find all the subfunctions, but one's enough to get started, right?
It is. Recover Minerva. One could use it to launch Gaia's heuristic matrix.
When she's conscious, she helps me find the other subfunctions. I go gather them.
And rebuild her piece by piece. Very clever.
Still think I can't save the world on my own?
Yes, well. About that.
Alert! Intruders! Alert!
Aloy, I need you to listen closely. These intruders want the same thing you do. Gaia reborn. It's why they're here.
Friends of yours?
No. They don't know me. The data pulse I transmitted indicated that a Gaia backup could be recovered here was anonymous. Now, they're very powerful, but they won't harm you. Not when they see who you are, what you are. A clone of Elizabeth Sobek, a genetic key with which they can reboot Gaia and rebuild the system. They need you.
I warned you, Silence.
For once, Aloy, submit to the inevitable. Open the hatch.
First I rebuild Gaia, save life on Earth, then I track you down and end yours!
I'm trying to help you here.
Try spying on me with that.
Hmm.
There New focus, spyware free. Okay. Think. I don't care how powerful they are. The only thing that can open that hatch is me. Question is, can I find another way out? There's a current in the water. Not much, but maybe it's a way out.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to like...
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
I'm gonna have to like go through this tunnel and be all anxious about drowning in the water. Okay, how do they have my DNA? And what the hell is...
Looks promising. Beta.
Also, she said there were 2 copies of Gaia. Are they both just core, like kernels, without the subordinate functions?
Do we have it? Fantastic. Did the pulse originate here?
Has someone...
Something wrong?
Shit!
Spectres, Beta!
Is she like a second, like, less good version of a clone of Elizabeth?
Well, any idea what the hell a clone of Elizabeth Sobek is doing here?
Maybe Gaia made one when it destroyed itself, a Hail Mary to repair the system.
Don't like the sound of that. Nah, don't like it. Don't want it.
But the
Nope. One's enough trouble. Eric.
Yeah?
Care to do a little downsizing?
Sure.
What if she sent the pulse?
Then that was foolish of her. But we got what we came for. So let's put it to use.
I snap a lot of necks in VR. But that certain tremor as life fades from the eyes.
Who the heck are they?
No hollow quite gets it.
Keep flapping your mouth. It makes a nice target.
You actually think that primitive crap you got there can hurt me?
Right? Like he has like...
This is gonna be fun.
He has a shield better than the one I had in the first game at the end, the super armor.
You want
These aren't
I'm not
training
hurting him.
guns.
I need a way out of here. Maybe if I can bring the whole processor down. I gotta use that console to make it drop more.
Okay. How do I do that?
He's too close. I won't make it. Pain subsiding.
This kill's all mine. It's not the same. It's feeling, hurt, pain, power, frustration, adulation. Don't need this.
Now I can break the couplings holding the thing.
That's not gonna help you, girl.
There.
You got something, girl. I Gonna enjoy watching the life drain out of you. Quit fooling around! You're not safe over there. I wish I could bring you with me.
Reckon that thing ain't gonna help, girl. Come on. Come at me.
Gotta cut the main stem!
Gotcha.
You couplings holding it up. You need to cut them all.
Yeah! She dances. She hides.
Duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Looks like there's 2 more couplings from the stem.
You ready, Lily?
Just one more.
If that thing comes down, it's only gonna kill you.
Better than letting you have all the fun.
God damn it! What was that? Me killing what you wanted dead. What the hell did you think? The platform collapsed, body went with it. Right. And since when don't you get what you want, huh? Spectres, search.
I gotta find a way out of here. There's a current. Is it heading for an exit?
And the anxiety sets in.
Might be a way under this.
this room for just getting air. Up.
Who are those? Who are those specters? I better stay out of their sight. Know how to get out of here.
Huh.
Specters aren't giving up. Swim fast. I can turn this around.
Ah.
Looks like some kind of power room. A currents lead here. Promising.
Hey, Dad.
Rost. I found...
Shh. It's okay. I'm here.
I've got it.
Hey, easy. Easy there. Hey. It's right here. The way you were clutching it when I found you, I knew it was important.
Where are we?
An outpost of the Utaru tribe. Not far from where you fell.
How long?
2 days. Aloy?
There's no time. I found something. In the mountains
West of Plainsong. Yeah. Kept muttering it while I carried you. Look, Aloy, whatever it is that you found, you're in no shape to...
I will crawl, if I have to.
Okay, fine. But before you do that, there's someone you should talk to. An Utaru named Zoe. And she told me there's been trouble in those mountains. A cave spitting out deadly machines. Can't be a coincidence, right?
Why do we need her? Let's head for the cave.
It's in Utaru territory. Her territory. She can help us. You'll see.
Fine. Let's go see this marvelous Zoe then.
As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the seed rises as certain as stone.
Zoe?
She should be in bed.
Aloy doesn't really do should.
You're Zoe, right? Varl said I should talk to you. About the machines. In the mountains west of Plainsong.
I am a grave singer. My place is here. We can talk once you've healed.
What's wrong with it?
Her name is Ray, not it. She's one of our land gods. And she's dying.
But not just dying. She's suffering.
Her condition is not your concern.
So, if anyone can help, it's Aloy.
May I? So what I'm about to do might look bad, but it will help. Spear. I still need to talk.
Of course. But this way.
It looked like she tore off a piece of its leg. Like, how did she help exactly?
The mountains. West of Plainsong. There trouble out there?
The Utaru have trouble everywhere. Our fields blighted, our settlements abandoned. But the cave in the mountains is the worst of it. It is a sacred place. Fa, another of our land gods, went inside weeks ago, but she hasn't emerged. Killer machines pour out instead, threatening to overwhelm us. It's never happened before.
Wouldn't be your first sacred cave.
Ray and other machines like her, you call them gods?
Land gods, yes. For generations, they provided for us, seeding and harvesting the fields of Plainsong. Food for all. A miracle of endless bounty.
A farm, run by machines.
More than a farm. A blessed land, providing sustenance for my people.
A farm.
Until the derangement.
So what happened to the land gods after the derangement?
They faltered, year by year. Once they were peaceful. Now they turn on us when we approach, even attack us. They'd always enriched the soil, but for several seasons they've glutted it endlessly with mulch. The fields have turned fetid. A blight that keeps spreading, even beyond our lands. We used to have food for all. Now we barely have enough to feed our children.
Must be over-fertilization. Spread by spores, maybe?
I don't know. That's not even the end of it. Each land god used to visit the sacred cave once a year, but no longer. Without the rituals of renewal, they've fallen apart. Like Ray. They're dying. And my tribe with them.
Rituals of renewal, so they probably go to a cauldron to get repaired.
You called yourself a grave singer. What does that mean?
To all living things, an end must come. It is my task to ease the passage. I try to bring comfort and sing of the renewal that death sows the way for. But I never thought I would have to sing for one of our land gods. I don't even know if Ray heard me. What you did soothed her more than I ever could.
It's not your fault, Zoe. And without the second sight, there's nothing more you could have done.
So the cave is sacred because machines like Ray and the one you call Fa go inside?
Yes.
Are they going to teach us about cauldrons
Before
now?
the derangement, each land god left the fields and made a pilgrimage to the cave. Always in the same order. Doe first, then Ray, then me, and so on.
Do,
Spattered
Ray,
with
me.
soil from their labors. Each reappeared 2 days later, shining anew, without so much as a scratch. All soil and ornaments of worship washed away. The tribe celebrated each return as one of the 8 hallowed festivals of our calendar.
But the derangement changed the cycle.
Yes, or so we thought. Over time, the land gods stopped the ritual, becoming crazed and brittle. But 3 weeks ago, Fa trudged inside. The entire tribe lifted their voices in song, praying that the cycle had begun again. Fa has not emerged. What has are machines built to kill?
Are machines being made inside? Like in a cauldron?
Sounds like it. But the way these land gods come and go, it's not like anything I've seen before. You said the tribe has trouble with its fields and settlements.
Yes. Whereas once the land gods harvested endless bounty from the fields, now they sow a poisonous blight. War brews among the Tenakth, so their rebels prowl our outskirts. And the machines grow ever more aggressive, hemming us in, forcing us to desert distant villages. Now they're even coming out of our sacred cave. Many in the tribe fear our days are dwindling.
Wish I could tell you it was better everywhere else.
Not that we're gonna lose hope.
Oh, did Varl find a girlfriend so he could finally give up on us? Give up on Aloy?
Thanks for taking us in.
Varl's the one that carried you across the wilds.
I doubt anyone else here would have let us in. Or stayed by my side to make sure Aloy was comfortable. We were lucky to find you.
I could say the same thing.
Sounds like you two have been spending a lot of time together.
I wish it hadn't taken an injury to make that happen. I hope you feel better. And soon.
Okay, is that everything? Yeah.
I need to get into their cave.
What? No one does that.
Well, it's time to make an exception.
I could reprogram them.
To the land gods.
Look, so there is something inside there. Something that could solve problems all over the world. The storms, the derangement. Maybe even your broken land gods.
What could possibly do all that?
A spirit?
Yeah. Something like that.
I could journey back to Plainsong. Assemble the chorus. Tell how you soothed Ray. Ask their permission to go inside.
Great. I'll get my things.
She needs rest.
You don't have to tell me.
I'm fine.
Assembling the chorus will take time. Heal first, then join me.
Fine. Bed rest. I got it.
She does not need you to help her heal. You could come with me to Plainsong. Lend your voice to mine as I try to persuade the chorus. It might help her cause.
I'd like to. But I'm afraid she might run off.
Nah.
Really? Very well. Later then.
Zoe, wait. It's not, that I don't want to go with you. It's just that
Look, I have a history in the past of running off and ditching you, so it's not unwarranted that he say that.
Is that what you were trying to say?
Yes?
Then I look forward to more conversation.
Yeah. Me too. You're supposed to be resting.
Laurel. You should go with her. I'll get better on my own.
You trying to get rid of me so you can...
Yes.
No. Not this time. I'll meet up with you in Plainsong when I'm ready.
You sure about this?
Yes. Go. Get out of here.
Okay. So, wait.
Who are they?
That's what I want to know. Like, I'm assuming, like, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that they are, like, clones of, like, part of Elizabeth's, like, main team. Like, maybe one of them is a clone of Travis, but they, like...
All healed up.
Well, that took only a minute to heal up. But maybe, like, clones, but with, like super strength. Like, they're Captain America versions of freaking, like, the team. And then they're like, oh, we know what the best thing for the world is. It's like, get rid of this Gaia-made clone, Aloy, and we'll have our clone, and we'll do it. We'll recreate the world in our vision or something like that. That's my kind of conspiracy theory guess. Anyway, this is a good natural stopping point, and I really gotta, I gotta go somewhere. But thank you to anyone who stopped by and hung out. I appreciate you spending your precious time. You're more than welcome to hang out in the future. I appreciate it so much. I hope you enjoy the stream. I hope you have you can enjoy some games yourself, and I just hope you have a great rest of your day in general. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming this tomorrow, but we'll see, or if I might stream something else. Anywho, have a great rest of your day. Take care.